how's it going? This is your love reading for July 15th through July 31st. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Since this is a love reading, I do recommend checking your Moon and Venus signs as well, as they may resonate better for you in a love reading than your Sun sign. As always, this isn't going to resonate for every Virgo out there. It's not possible. You're not all living the same lives. My dog's being loud as shit over here. Hopefully you can't hear her. Sorry if you do. What else? If you need a personal reading, you can go to my website, rachelstempleoftherose.com. Hit me up on Instagram, Temple of the Rose, Facebook, Temple of the Rose Tarot, or you can email me at templeoftherosetarot@gmail.com. Whew, okay. Alright guys, I just did Leo and it actually gave me a huge headache. They had a really heavy reading, so hopefully yours is better. Alright, let's do this, Virgo. So while this can always go for you or the person that you're dealing with, right? It's interchangeable. The overall energy is always for the person that I'm reading for in my readings. That's how I do it. Okay, so the overall energy is always your energy, no matter what the sign is, right? Or if you're a cross watcher, it's you. It's whoever's watching this. Your overall energy, Queen of Cups. All right, so water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't really matter since this energy is what you are embodying right now. All right, so it's being emotionally mature, emotionally stable, emotionally available, like you're being loving, you're being warm, compassionate, spiritual, all that good shit. Right? Everything is perfectly balanced as far as your emotions go. So good shit. Check out this past. Hopefully this is still your present. 10 of Cups. Yay, Virgo. Water energy again. And now we are in the part of it where it can go for you or the person you're dealing with. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to mean anything. This is like the happy home, the fairy tale ending. It's like ultimate fulfillment in a love relationship. So good shit there, guys. All right, now, I don't know why we're here in the present, but we'll clarify in a minute, all right? You have the Six of Swords. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing because you have the 10 of Cups right before it. So generally the Six of Swords is leaving a situation that isn't ideal, that, is maybe a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. It's moving on to something smoother, something easier, okay? Like the swords here, that's lessons. You're taking all the lessons that you've learned, you're putting them in your boat, and you're getting the fuck out of there, all right? Now, you have the 10 of Cups in your past, so I don't think that this is you leaving some shitty situation. It might just be a situation maybe like getting better for you. We'll see though, we'll clarify, okay? Now your future, you have the Ace of Swords. Air energy again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a brand new beginning. It's like an epiphany. It's like a new idea. Obviously, could be new relationship. If it is a new relationship for you, then it's a very honest one. There's like a lot of healthy communication, right? There's nothing hidden. Everything's clear. Everything's out there. So it could be just kind of like a newfound like clarity in an existing relationship, or I mean you could actually be leaving one relationship for another, a brand new one. That could be too, but I don't see anything bad happening in your past that would make that happen. We'll get some clarifiers here though. Your potential obstacle, odd. You have the Page of Swords reversed. More air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys got a lot of air here. Air and water, that's what I see. But for this to be your obstacle and it to be reversed, you guys really might have a stalker or somebody might be stalking you. If it's not that, then there's some serious block communication. If there is block communication, you're leaving that situation and moving on to a new one. If it's just some weird stalker shit, maybe you're just trying to get the fuck away from that person. And again, it can go both ways. So guys, hopefully you're not stalking anyone. You may have to block someone though. All right, let's clarify the Queen of Cups for you. Clarify the Queen of Cups for Virgo. Clarify the Queen of Cups for Virgo. Fuck, guys, what? What is happening? Oh, God. Okay. You have the Tower for your overall. Now, I really don't see anything bad in this reading, except you might be leaving a shitty situation, but I don't know where that shitty situation is because I don't see it here. You may have a stalker, you may have to block someone, but it doesn't look that serious to me. So why the Tower is in your overall, I'm not sure. It's with the Queen of Cups, so I don't know that it's necessarily a bad thing. I don't know that. I'm going to clarify again. But it might just be like really like unexpected emotions. Like maybe you weren't expecting to feel as emotional as you are. Maybe it was just something like, you know, way out of the blue, like a relationship or emotions or whatever. Maybe it's just something like totally out of the fucking blue for you. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I didn't think that I was going to feel this way. It could be something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be something bad, but there is something like coming in and like, oh, kind of just shaking up your whole world, you know, knocking everything down. If something needs to start over, it's going to happen. And I do see that here with the Ace of Swords as a new beginning and you leaving something. It could even just be like a behavior that you're leaving behind. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, let's clarify this Six of Swords. Why the Six of Swords in the present for Virgo? Why the Six of Swords? Oh, shit, guys. Okay, well, I'm not going to take these two because that's too many, and one flipped out right in front of my face. Look at it. It's the Four of Wands. This is my 1111 card, guys. This is one of my favorite cards, all right? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is like my wedding celebration card. It is a stable foundation, so it could be that you are leaving one relationship for another or leaving one lifestyle for another. Like you are moving away from one way of living to go to something that is more stable, more emotionally fulfilling, you know, better suited for you. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords all about? Clarify the Ace of Swords for Virgo. Clarify the Ace of Swords for Virgo. Oh, shit. Okay, well, it was a Nine of Swords reversed, all right? So you were either coming out of a period of anxiety, stress, depression, all that bad shit that we hate, or you're not healing from it. Either way, I think that you are healing from it. I think that you went through a period of this anxiety, depression, and now you had like some sort of epiphany, or the other person did that you're dealing with. And now you have like this brand new beginning, you know, possible new relationship. If it's not a brand new relationship for you, then it's like a totally new outlook on an existing one. Okay? Let's clarify this little dickhead Page of Swords reversed down here in your obstacle. What is this? What is it? If you are leaving a relationship, it does make sense that you might have to block someone or that person might be stalking your ass. Okay, the World reversed. Somebody doesn't want to close out a cycle and it's time to. Whether it's you or the other person, there's real hesitation to close it out. It is time for it to be closed, all right? You and the other person have learned everything that you need to learn in that relationship, that situation, whatever it is. And that would be why you're moving away from it. Okay, so you have the Ten of Cups in your past. So I don't necessarily think that it was a horrible situation. I just think it's time. Like it's stagnant. It's not gonna go anywhere else. So you're moving on to something more fulfilling, right? You or they are. And again, it doesn't have to necessarily be a whole new relationship. It just could be like a transformation of the existing relationship. It could be you just have to look at things different. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Let's get you some advice. Oh, wow. Guys, ew. Why do I have chills? All right. Your advice, you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Earth energy, obviously, so yours as well as Taurus and Capricorn, but I don't think that the signs are relevant in the advice position. If you do, then run with it. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Make sure that there aren't codependency issues in a relationship or situation that you're in, whether it's you or the other person. Make sure that there's no codependency involved. Okay? Make sure you're not staying in a relationship or situation because you feel like you need it or like they need you. Not healthy. Don't do it. Okay? And you also have Death reverse. Scorpio energy, again, I don't think that's relevant since it's in the advice position, but if you do, whatever. You have the Tower and you have Death in the same fucking reading, guys. Whatever's going on for you is huge. Huge, huge. But with Death reversed here, make sure you're not avoiding some sort of major transformation. Make sure you're not avoiding and ending something that has to end. Okay? There's something trying to transform in your life here in a major fucking way. Like you have the Tower and Death and the World reversed. Like there's something that is really, really trying to end. Whether it's an actual relationship or just the way that a relationship is. It's something really, really needs to end here. And you guys have to you have to do it. And you have to trust yourself and know, like, when you leave this situation or when you leave the conflict behind, whatever it is in your world, you have this stable foundation here. You have this. This is one of my favorite cards. It's awesome. You have to let go of something first. Whether it's a mindset or a relationship, I don't know. Only you do. And you have a brand new beginning here, okay? With a bunch of healing. So whatever's trying to close out in your world, you have to just let it, because you're not going to get anywhere until you do. All right, let's clarify some more. Okay, I want to clarify this Tower. What is this Tower all about up here? Clarify the Tower for Virgo. You guys got heavy ass energy. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. They just keep wanting to fly out, so I'm just going to take them. We're going to put these here and pick them up in a minute. To clarify the Tower, you have the World. You now have the World twice in one reading. Once reversed as an obstacle and once upright as your overall energy. Something's done. Something's over with. And it could be a cycle or an actual relationship. But whatever it is, it's done. You and the other person have learned everything that you needed to learn, everything that you could learn. And it's going to be changed. Whether you want it to or not, it's going to be completely rearranged. Okay. What are these guys? What are they? What do you think they are? Karma. Reversed. All right. This is the same as Judgment, by the way. So, you could be feeling like you're being judged unfairly. Or if there's an actual like marriage divorce for you, you could be feeling like you're not being treated fairly in that situation. Or you need to let go of a karmic relationship. Okay. Whew. This is another heavy ass reading. And the other one that came out was the Knight of Swords. There's going to be a conversation. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, this is all your overall energy. So this is all you guys. There's going to be a conversation. It's going to come in fast. It's going to be honest as fuck. All right. Knight of Swords is very fast moving, very honest. He cuts through all the bullshit. Like, there's nothing there that isn't clear after that type of conversation. And it's going to be unexpected. Whether this is you, you know, I don't know, approaching somebody to have this conversation, or them you. It's going to be very unexpected, and obviously a little difficult. Change always is. But it's not bad. It's not bad by any means. So when this happens, if this isn't happening already, just know that it's not a bad thing. It's what has to happen. It's time for it to happen. Do you know? You're going to come out much better. Okay? You just have to do it, let it happen, have that conversation. If you have to block the person after it, go for it. If somebody is stalking you or you're stalking them, you might not want to do that. Not the brightest idea, okay? All right, guys, just whatever's trying to change in your world, just let it happen. It's for the best, okay? All right, love you, Virgo.